So there's these assassinations happening, but nobody knows who's doing it. Then this one Interpol agent gets the idea that it might be ninjas. But nobody believes her because they think there's no such thing as ninjas, except there is such a thing as ninjas, and now the ninjas want to kill her. So she teams up with the good ninja, played by Rain, who helps her seek revenge on the bad ninjas who happen to be his former clan. There's also some pretty nifty fight scenes and a cool subtle effect used to make the ninja skills look even more supernatural and massive amounts of ninja blood, but whether or not you're going to like it will depend exclusively on how fond you are of ninjas to begin with. The end. Got a lot of time left. It's not, there's not really a lot to this particular movie, so, Talk about something. So, I know. Am I the only guy who as a kid totally freaking hated The Giving Tree? And I don't just mean that scary-ass photo of Shel Silverstein on the back. The hell is up with this story? The kid basically abuses the crap out of the poor tree, and the tree just keeps taking it until it's down to just a stump. And this is supposed to be this profound, edifying thing? No, it's not. And they make sure to let us know that the tree is female. What's that about? Hey, kids, and especially all you little girls, listen up. Giving up your entire being to someone who never appreciates or gives back is a swell way to live your life, because if you do it well enough, eventually they'll come back to you when they're old and out of options. Screw that, man. And speaking of which, where did Lowly Worm get off being such a... Yes? Oh, right. Okay. Talk about ninjas. Did you ever notice that ninjas get less powerful the more of them you put together? Like, one ninja is usually this unstoppable guy. He's always the biggest badass in the room. Everyone is afraid of him, secret weapon, the whole thing. There could be 50 Cobra Vipers coming at you, and it's like, no big deal, they're just henchmen. But then if Storm Shadow shows up, it becomes, crap, they brought the ninja. Quick, go get our one ninja so we can stand a chance. But if a movie or comic or whatever suddenly has an army of ninjas, then you can just blow through them like a row of Goombas. I mean, it makes no sense. Now, since there's not a ninja cliché that Ninja Assassin doesn't indulge in, you can bet that one made it in. Whenever Rain as Raizo the good ninja fights one-on-one, it's this epic apocalyptic end-of-days shit, but when it's a room full of ninjas, he just mops them up like stuff you'd mop, I guess. On the one hand, part of me loves seeing cheesy martial arts cliches like that still kicking around, but on the other hand, they lose a lot of their charm when the movie looks this expensive. That's more or less the problem with Ninja Assassin. Every strength it has is also a weakness, from Rain's so serious he's kind of boring glower to ninja veteran Sho Kashugi's earnest recital of every ninja villain's stock line in the book. It's almost like the movie equivalent of that old story about the gourmet chef who tried to recreate a Big Mac from scratch and ended up spending thousands to get it right. V for Vendetta Helmer James Teague has here spent millions trying to create the precise feel of ultra-low-budget 80s B-movies where ninjas played such a prominent role. There's some real cognitive dissonance going on with that. The result is a movie that only really works in pieces and never once comes together as a whole unit. Yeah, there's some cool fight scenes, and I liked all that crazy stuff they do with the knife on a chain thing, and how the throwing stars tear people up like the anti-aircraft gun in Rambo 4, and the parts where it looks like an empty room, but then bang, a ninja comes out. That rocks. But the story is as formula as they come, the dialogue is perfunctory, the acting is subpar, even for a movie with the word ninja in the title. It looks great, and if you like ninjas, you're probably going to enjoy watching it, and then 5 minutes after it's over, you're going to forget you ever saw it.
Here's another one that I feel like I was praising it here, but also being a little not hard on it, not having much to say, and now all this time later, I still don't have much to say, but also my estimation of the movie has gone up, that this movie really does kick a lot of ass. It felt like, I think at the time, that this was a first and opening salvo, that we were going to get like a bunch more movies like this, now that it was a little less expensive to get more ninja action, and we did get more movies like this, but not so much like spilling out into theaters. The direct-to-video market on it really picked up. There's a lot more red boxes full of ninja movies. Plenty of stuff like this, but this movie really is cool. There's still probably too much CGI in it, and the business with the heart on the wrong side thing is goofy as hell. But this is some cool shit.